Hey family, many of you have seen the improvements that we did to the first four buildings down at AT and Addie Odom Homestead. But since we just finished up on the Noah's Ark project, we're going to show it in more detail first, and then we will follow with snippets of the other four buildings at the end. Hope you enjoy. This picture of Noah's Ark is from 1981. Noah's Ark was probably built around 1949 to accommodate Big Mama's Ford sedan and Big Papa's Chevy pickup truck, as well as a workshop area for his tools that he used in his carpentry and repairs around the house. Noah's Ark suffered significant roof damage during a late 1980s hurricane, and it was never repaired, so weather and conditions caused excessive deterioration and ruin to the property. We received grants from the Texas Historical Commission and the Sumner Foundation last year totaling about $30,000 to restore and renovate the Noah's Ark, and this is how we found it as we started the process. Once we started the demolition process, we saw that none of the wall structures were available for reuse. Only the roof portions remained salvageable. This made it safe for us to build the walls and then let the roof structure down to rest on top of the newly created walls. After bracing and replacing missing roof members inside, we were able to salvage the old metal roof on top of the existing roof frame structure. You'll see through the detail here that the metal that you see is of the original roof that was there. The whole point of this was to leave the metal exposed so that you could see the work that Big Papa did with the original roof. We then built a roof on top of the roof and have insulation bats sandwiched in between to help with climate control inside the building. We built and doors, the windows, the exterior doors, the siding, and all the features that made it unique and identifiable from the picture in 1981. The concrete pad serves as a parking area for handicap access, which was part of the grant requirements. It's going to provide a real area for barbecue, fun, gatherings as we enjoy the new. This is the handicap restroom facility that we built in Noah's Ark, so that we didn't have to tear up the house and build ramps to the house to give access to the handicap, and it was a major part of our funding. This is the main room that has the wall-mounted AC units and heater and the workshop area that Big Papa had built. We were able to salvage the original wall shelf units and most of the workbench. The two legs that have the, quote, crutches on them were original legs. The middle two we had to recreate. Those are his tools, too, that I found in the shed years ago. On the other side of the short wall that you see, we've provided space for a small kitchenette. We've put in the plumbing for the water lines and the drains, and it would allow us to have a sink and a countertop, a space for a refrigerator, and probably a small range. This is a picture of the first reunion that shows a lot of the details on the front of the house. And we tried to keep those details in place as we did the reconstruction of the house. You'll notice that in the picture from the upcoming 2024 reunion and from the picture of the white shirts that are at the reunion in 2024, you can see the details existing for that structure. There were many improvements to the home during the 50s and 60s, but we tried to take the approach of making it look like it would have looked back in 1945. The original kitchen was torn out and updated with a new modern style cabinetry, but we decided that it was important to recreate the kitchen the way Big Mama's kitchen used to look, and we called it the historic wall. So one of our primary goals was to restore the kitchen as it looked back in the day. We removed all of the aluminum windows and rebuilt old-style wooden windows and tore down the fireplace and re-bricked the outside chimney in order to get the look that we see there in the current living room. There are just too many improvements to the house to cover in this one video, so many of you have seen them, and others come and see what it's all about. This is how we found the crib, almost laying on the ground when we got started. Once it fell, it basically just rotted in place, but we were able to rebuild the foundation structure and lift it back up, put a new roof on it, and we've got a good crib now. The same storm that blew down the crib also blew down and damaged the smokehouse, but we were able to resurrect it and all its features. I bet you all recognize this lady and some of these kids hanging out around the chicken coop area. What you see in this video are the details of what the chicken coop looked like. We use this video and other still pictures to verify the details of the chicken coop and rebuild it in its location.